Well, you see the sign, you see the crowd, that means it's SEMA time, baby. That's right, we are live from the 2025 SEMA show here out in Las Vegas. We're gonna be bringing you all of the muscle cars this year, both old and new. And guys, I'm gonna pop in and show you some of my favorites along the way as well. So buckle up, let's enjoy the ride and check out some cars, come on.
My favorite car? I think it's here. I did just realize that was we already got caught up.
I had to stop in the Mopar booth and see what these guys were cooking up, and man, did I see something very exciting, guys. Let's take a closer look at the 2026 Charger Hustle stuff. Basically, their production drag-only car meant to go up against the Copo Camaros and the Cobra Jet Mustangs, and this thing is rowdy, guys. Let's take a closer look. All right, as we fight our way through the crowd here, guys, you'll see we have a 354 cubic inch V8 topped off with a 3-liter Whipple. Look at that intake. Dry carbon. From what I understand, it's F1 technology, so they really went above and beyond to really try to get as much power possible out of this thing. No official numbers, but from what I've been told, it's wink wink, nudge nudge, easily north of 1,000 horsepower, if not more. So really radical stuff. This car's been mid-8s already, about 60 passes, and they've done that through obviously a lot of power, but also a lot of lightweight stuff as well. There's a lot of carbon going on with this car, because as we know, these Mopars aren't exactly light, so they can pull some weight out of it here with carbon fiber. Obviously the big sticky Mickeys in the rear. Coming on inside, we've got a Turbo 400, 9-inch in the back, 4-inch aluminum drive shaft, which you can upgrade to a carbon fiber option if you want, but I just love the factory dash. You got your gauges up there as well. Come back here. Yeah, these are available. They are going to be numbered to about 50, limited I should say, and north of $200,000. So if you want to get up, get rowdy with some of the Copo Camaros, the Cobra Jet Mustangs, and go head to head with those guys, well, here you go.
The work of Model T is like, well, it's interesting.
All right, so one car I was really looking forward to seeing here in person at SEMA 2025 was this bad boy right here. Now this thing's been out for a little bit, the Shelby Super Snake R, the SSR, but it's the first time seeing it in person, and I really want to get a better sense of what the S650 would look like with a subtle wide body and the Shelby touch. So let's take a closer look, shall we? All right, here we go. Starting off, we get the Oxford White, of course, your boy's favorite. Coming down, you can really start getting a better sense of that wide body in the rear here. Taking a closer look at the Pilot Super Sports. What do we have? A 335 30R20 tire. So you got some meats back there. See, I really like the carbon fiber a lot back here, guys. Look at the blue stripes, got a nice metallic to it. And then they did the combination of the carbon fiber ducktail on top of a pretty aggressive carbon fiber wing as well. Massive 5-inch tips down there. Come back around the front here. I really like the Shelby forged wheels. There's your SSR badge. Really a big fan here of the fender vent treatment. Big old Brembos in there, of course, as well. And obviously the wonderful Whipple under the hood, making all the power. So These things look great. Again, I really like the Shelby treatment for the F650. Really love the wide body rear end, and I think they did a great job improving on a pretty cool looking car. So right off the rip, I have to show you guys maybe one of my favorite Mustangs here at Sema. I've been walking around this thing the last day or two, and it just blows your mind everywhere you look. This is actually a 2017 GT350. Yes, you heard me correct. This is not an S197. However, it does have a Boss 302 front end widened to match the lines of an S550. Pretty radical, right? Well, doesn't stop there. Let me flip you around and show you more. So yes, you can kind of get a little taste for what this is down low with the splitter there. You see the Shelby splitter from the GT350. However, you see that Boss front end. And guys, this thing is radical. Look at the hood, loving that. Very cool stuff here. The front is actually widened 1 inch. The rear is widened 2 inches. And that's not it, because take a look at this rear end. Obviously, this is radical as well. Look at this flare up here in the rear end. Totally radical stuff. I mean, absolutely just mind-blowing here. I mean, this is probably one of the most unique Mustangs I've ever seen personally, and I've seen a lot of them because it actually looks, you know, basically part S197, part classic Mustang in the rear, and you can even see some of the GT350 stuff coming through as well, including the interior here. So let's take a closer look at that. The forge line wheels are ridiculous. There's that Shelby interior that we all know and love. Love the hood release up there. Those forge line wheels with the GT350 Brembos. So just an amazing, amazing version of a GT350, especially for guys like me who love the S197s. This is kind of the best of both worlds. You got the S197 Boss front with everything that's good about the GT350 underneath, and this is the Sanja GT350 from Sema 2025.
In the same room, and it's the same. That's right.
That's where we're heading.
All right.
That's going.
You know, even though Vaughn might not be drifting here currently at Sema right this second, his GTD is here and it is looking killer. Now Vaughn, being Vaughn, he can't leave anything alone, right? So we got the Leadfoot Gray GTD, but he did his own few twists. Let's turn you around and take a look. So here you go, you get a better sense of what Vaughn did. He loves his little highlights, his accents, the lime green with the number 25, and I have to say it works really, really well with this color palette. God, these cars look amazing. Just so wide, so menacing. This is all hand painted too, right there around the pony. I love that. You can kind of see the 5.2 supercharged V8 through the vents there, of course. And then coming around the back, let's take a closer look at the cantilever suspension here. It's really hard to see through the back window, but we'll take a little peek through there. And there's the goods back there, so you can see it. So if I had to spec one of these out, it might be Oxford White, but really dig in your spec.
I am for performance parts product. this, and then she's got this one, their sister baby.
Yeah, it's the newest one. It just come.
So we just saw these guys at Throttle unveil their completely badass Ford GT. We saw this thing basically earlier this year, completely balled up, wrecked race car, cracked subframe. So they had to source another chassis to finish this thing. But enough about me, let's show you guys what you want to see. Come on. This is an authentic GT2 carbon fiber body kit, and it is stunning. All right, guys, so there you have it again. The Throttle team, Ricky, Mickey, Quinn, Evan, the boys killed it on this build. It's amazing. Again, authentic GT2 kit from Doran. The kit itself is one of only a handful in existence, and full carbon wide body. It is just stunning in person. We hope you guys enjoy it. Leave us a comment down below if you're watching this. Let us know if you're digging this thing. Well, here's something you don't see every day. This is the Hellfish, basically a Hellcat swapped Barracuda. That's right, let's take a closer look. And here you go, guys. This is why it is called the Hellfish. As you can see, we got the Hellcat swap here in the engine bay now of this Barracuda. And I have to say, it looks rowdy. This thing's also got a manual behind it, which I love. Look at that. Some swaps just work perfectly, and I feel like this is one of those examples. Let's go ahead and take a look at your manual gearbox down there. This thing's got to be a riot to drive. SRT CUDA 1974. And then one more time, just because I love it, the Hellfish badge and license plate. Very, very cool.
feel like I could have maybe done a little bit.
Well, I'm still kind of on it, but.
How's your dad?
Yeah, you are. Took off that way.
Those were fun times.
Okay, I see it.
Had to find my way over here to the Hoonigan booth because they always come correct, both cars and trucks alike, both old and new. And this was a nice little unexpected surprise. This is a legit GT3, basically S650 Mustang that runs in IMSA. So you see this thing run in Le Mans. This is the Gradient Racing team. Let's flip you around and take a closer look at the legit GT3 that is basically responsible for the homologation of the GTD. So let's check it out. All right, so here you go, guys. This is real deal race car stuff right there. You get a good sense of the wheels. Actually made by American Racing, believe it or not. There we go, you got the side pipes coming down here. I really love that. All carbon. And it's really cool how they have little cutouts coming down the carbon out to the tip there. There you go, it's a Gradient team there. There's also the Multimatic team, of course. Get a good sense of the rear diffuser here as well. Just really, really gnarly stuff. Let's see if we can get a little poke inside in the office, if you will. And there you go. I mean, a little hard to see with the reflection, but that is as race car as things get. Let's see if we get a little view of the front. A little nod to the Hoonigan badge there, of course, and then obviously the GT3 front end. Very similar to the GTD, of course, because that's just basically what the homologation is. So this thing is absolutely sick. Oh man, look at these big scoops down there. You can swallow up a toddler if you're not careful. So really cool stuff here at the Hoonigan booth. So we just showed you the GT3 over there. Well, here is a dark horse, nicely donning some carbon fiber hood, GTD style flares, but these are the street going version of the same American Racing wheels found on the GT3. So that's really cool. American Racing, they wanted to bring that race car style to the S650 owners out there. And obviously these are, you know, more GT3 than GTD, but you can see the same kind of style is there as well. Really sick dark horse, by the way. It looks like just a subtle addition with the carbon fiber accents here down with the chin as well. Obviously the hood is beautiful. I love the big inlets there. Definitely reminiscent of the GT3. And then obviously similar GTD styling there on the flare. So very clean stuff. And again, shout out to American Racing Wheels for doing both the race and street version of the same stuff. All right, so obviously this is the American Muscle channel, and we don't typically show 2017 Lincoln Continentals. However, trust me guys, this is no ordinary Lincoln Continental. Under the hood of this monster is a 6.8 liter V10. That's right, a Ford V10, 13:1 compression ratio. Absolutely bonkers stuff, and it just keeps getting crazier. So let me flip you around. All right, so what you're seeing here is, again, a 2017 Lincoln Continental. No longer front wheel drive, as it's been converted to rear wheel drive, thank goodness, with that V10 under the hood. Now you're looking at massive GT500 brakes, both front and rear here on this thing. There is also S550 subframes been grafted into both the front and rear subframe with this beast. Now that V10, if that's not cool enough for you, well guess what? There is a manual gearbox in there. Trust me guys, it's actually a built MT82, which is awesome, a manual V10. No word on power here, at least that I could find right off the rip, but I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. You got that forged carbon fiber down here below. Really, really sexy stuff there, and a really sharp blue paint. Almost looks like the Dark Horse color. That looks at that burnt ember color. But golly, this is beautiful. Again, so V10, hand fabricated, 5-in-1 headers, all the compression ratio, 6-speed MT82, GT 500 brakes. I mean, what else do you need? This is the ultimate family cruiser slash sleeper. And there you go. There's the license plate that tells you everything you need to know. Big fan.
I'll tell you exactly. You drive down. Yeah, I can see it.
So number one.
Just stumbled across what might be the cleanest notch back here at Sema. It's not overdone, it's very simple. Let's show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, right off the bat here, just get a good view of the car. Just a nice clean black notch body. Under the hood there, we've got a Gen 4 Coyote topped off with a 3-liter Whipple here. Ring Brothers hood latches, or hood hinges, I should say. That's pretty radical. Got a little Motion Raceworks adapter going into the fender. Very, very clean stuff. Just all blacked out, shaved bay, absolutely gorgeous. Loving these wheels with the Velocity brakes. Looks like a CCW wheel, which I love. Coming inside in the interior, we got a very nice, kind of simple but classic tweed auto behind that Coyote there. Just really simple, really clean, as they should be, am I right? And CC dub out back here as well with the Velocity calipers. Just really smoothed out deck lid. Just gorgeous. So a work of art here in the Velocity booth. Again, it's hard to stand out when in less is more at Sema, but this did a great job of doing that.
What is my favorite? So since that is happening, we're using
Sure. Yeah. Hello. Thank you.
Well, that's going to wrap us up here from SEMA 2025. We hope you guys enjoyed the coverage of all of our muscle cars here at AmericanMuscle.com, both old and new. As always, I'd love to hear from you. Drop us a comment wherever you're watching this. Let us know what you guys are digging. You like the old stuff? You like the new stuff? Any specific hot rod you dig in particular? Drop us a comment and let us know. But from Vegas, I'm Justin. Thanks for watching. And remember, for all things muscle, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.